Blessings, everyone, and welcome back. I hope everybody had a really good holiday. Tell me about your holiday. Did you spend time with friends and family? Did you spend time by yourself? Tell me how everything went for you. I'm anxious to hear. I am just getting things shared out at the moment. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you want to be on tonight's free list. I'm getting over to the broadcast channel. So, apparently I misspelled comprehensive. Oh, well. Just figured that out. I'm an idiot, but hey, you know what? Witches are supposed to use spell checkers for a reason. What can I say? Haha. Yes, that's my crazy joke. And yeah, I'm still playing the Yule music because it's still 2023. So it'll be 2024 soon enough. And I'll change off of the Yule spell and the Yule music. But for right now, we've got that last little bit of the holidays kind of with us. So I'm going to continue with the Yule Rebirth and Renewal for tonight. I thought about doing a specific full moon spell. And I'm like, no, you know, this still fits the season and the cold moon and the renewal, rebirth and renewal. And because that energy holds from now through the new year, that we are looking forward to releasing the old and kind of being reborn and renewed with the following year. So that's the thing, you know, how it goes. Anyway, I've got your pick 3 up on the screen, so don't forget to pick which one you're interested in. Hello, Elspeth. How are you, love? Now, I am a little bit under the weather right now, but I'm still here, still me, still doing the thing. What can I say? Jessica, I got you on the list. Elspeth, I got you on the list. And Jennifer, did you share also? I'm just getting my stuff shared out to my groups. I expect it to be a quiet night tonight, most like. I'm sniffing a lot though. But hey, what can I say? Hey, Leah, how you doing? How was your holidays? Hello, Artemis. How are you, darling? Stronger every day. Good. Are the nutrient supplements you were wanting to use, Elspeth, are they working pretty well for you? I keep forgetting. I keep thinking about it when we're not talking, and I keep meaning to ask you about it. But yes, 1, 2, or 3. Let me move these around. Meanwhile, can I show you a couple of my favorite presents? I mean, first of all, I got some new bracelets on from my wolf. You see the serpentine right there is jumping out. Carnelian that's on there. A little bit of astrophyllite. Green aventurine. I think there's bloodstone in there as well. So yeah, I have more bracelets. This was from my stepson, the monkey. Isn't that cute? I love it. This is from one of my best friends, Diane. She saw me fall in love with this at the Mythic Treasure store and managed to get it behind my back when I wasn't paying attention. In the skull, just so beautiful. I have not seen one this pretty in, I love this thing. Look at how beautiful it is. It is definitely, you know, the life, death, and rebirth thing. But isn't that gorgeous? And that's the back of it. Isn't this just beautiful? See all the beautiful elements to it. I was just so thrilled. So thrilled. I am absolutely in love with it. It's going to find a permanent place somewhere here on my desk, but until I sit down and redo my desk, it's just kind of free floating around the desk wherever I decide to put it for the moment. Same thing with my kitty cat. I mean, chances are this is going to find a permanent place on my altar. So, but I really like looking at it, so I might end up here on my desk because I really enjoy looking at it. I really do. You got a skull also for Christmas. Wonderful. See, isn't it lovely when you have people that know you and care about you? Hey, Leslie, how was your Christmas? So who else is sick besides me? Because I will tell you what I am doing as our remedy here in the house, because it's been going around. I am making a homemade bone broth, but it's a vegetable chicken bone broth. Okay, so basically what I do is I have got kale. I've got a whole bulb of garlic, a couple of onions, a whole bag of carrots, celery, what else? Oh, parsley, I did say kale already. That's just boiling to death. Now, have you ever noticed that if you boil vegetables long enough, that they turn into mush, they lose all of their flavor, and all the crap goes into whatever, the water that you're boiling it in, flavor and all. That's what I'm doing. And literally, I will take my potato smasher and get all the juices and goodness and yumminess out of those vegetables, because it's cooking for hours and hours on end until the vegetables are literally like, you could smush it with your finger. They're mush. So I do that, and then I take my potato smasher and smash them all down and get all of it out there, and then throw all those vegetables in the trash because they are now flavorless hunks of goop. Okay. And then I take my thing and cook the chicken in it with the skin and the bone and everything. And then so I reserve some of the chicken aside for, breaking it up and eating with the soup so that you have a little bit of protein and texture in there. But literally the fat, the bone, all of it just kind of sits there and simmers and simmers and simmers. And then I take all of it out and it becomes this beautiful chicken bone broth with vegetable stock. And then you can fix it up with noodles or pour it over rice. I always take some of the chicken and shred it up, so that they're, shredded chicken. And then I will take some baby carrots and boil them in there. Just not the same level to boil, but so that you have some fresh carrots in there. I like a little bit of fresh celery in mine, so I'm going to set some boiled fresh celery aside for mine, because Wolf and Monkey both hate celery. I understand it. It's not a flavor everybody loves. And then, you can put some fresh parsley and a little bit of chicken. I put a little bit of lemon in mine, or ginger, and I got some ginger paste so that if anybody wants their chicken ginger soup as opposed to just chicken stock, then there's some ginger in there as well, which is, or you may not know. All of these things are like penicillin for when you're sick. Hello, Mary, and thank you for sharing. People I've got on the list for sharing are Elspeth and Jessica and Leslie. Anybody else share? Oh, and Diana. I think I saw Diana here that shared. Yes. Diana shared. So Diana's on the list as well. You don't get to eat solid food for another week, but this is definitely something you could. Yeah, you wanted the year ahead, right, Artemis? Remind me what it was, because I've slept a few times since then. And Mary, yes, I will put you on the list as well. Now, this is going to be, I don't know if I'm going to do it again tomorrow, but this is the last week for the Rebirth and Renewal Spell before the new year, because once the new year hits, we're going to be doing some serious manifestation spells on Monday the 1st and for the entire first week of the new year. Hey, Gia, how you doing, babe? Hello, Lauren. Thank you for sharing. And don't forget, we have the Airhead spread tonight. Jessica, I've got you on the priority list as always. I swear I can set a clock by you. And I'm sorry if I sound a little bit funky. Like I said, I'm a little stuffed up. But other than that, I'm doing all right. How are y'all doing? Seriously, that's a real question. How are you doing? I mean, for me, personally, I've been dealing with a little bit of seasonal affective disorder. Okay, I've been dealing with these seasons affecting me and hitting me and stuff. So, yes, that means depression, seasonal affective disorder, seasonal affective depression, sad, they call it, whatever, to where I've had a bit of a depression on me. And Many people are like, how do you deal with you're in a depression and you're still out reading and nobody can tell that you're in a depression? Well, I'll tell you this. One, many people who go through this are good at masking, which I can do, but I choose to be more authentic. And I simply choose to act in it rather than masking. I choose to act other than how I feel. So if I'm feeling like not reaching out, I find somebody to reach out to, you know, if that makes sense. You Zellied. Okay. For some reason, I'm not seeing it yet, but I'll watch for it to come in. Your son and you also deal with it. Yeah, see, this is something that we need to have conversations about. This is definitely something to have conversations about. Ah, there it is, Diane. Okay, I got you. So you're wanting full spirit insight or something? Chris, you're struggling with it as well this year. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a tough one. And especially having the holidays going through, whatchamacallit, Mercury retrograde. Then, yeah, that kind of does a little extra to those of us who are susceptible to those energies. On the other end of time of year, like when, Artemis? Because I get it when the darkness heavily outweighs the light, truly. And sometimes worse than others. This year seems to be a tough one for me, but hey. You've been going through it at your house lately. It's been a tough few months, and bad habits and bad attitudes and perspectives. Now, how many of you guys are checking my Facebook page every day, the Witch Coach Lady Shia page? Because one of the things that I am doing is I am posting daily rituals to help us kind of reinvigorate ourselves towards a more magical life and to help bring us up, because there is a power in a ritual, whether it be, you know, and these rituals that I'm doing are non-denominational, non-witchcraft. You can kind of call them spells in a way, if you will, you know, but basically it's just a way to align yourself with your magical self, with your magical potential and possibility, and to bring that kind of positive vibe and positive energy back in your life. Really, Artemis? Probably because does it mess with your sleep schedule? Maybe. Because I've known some people who have that problem of sleeping when there's, you know, too much daylight and stuff like that. Well, Lauren, check the page every day. There's a on the Witch Coach's magical, the Witch Coach's Sanctuary and Marketplace. This group here, and I'm gonna post the link for it. But this group here, I'm posting daily magical tips. I've got to go and put some more out there. I had to sit down and write them. I've been writing my new thing, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. I've been pouring heart and soul and energy into it. But this group has daily magical tips. And of course, my website, hold on. Easy, hold on. I've muted so I wouldn't honk my nose in your ear. Sorry about that. But yeah, my page on Lady Shia, ladyshia.com there, is going to have the everyday rituals. And I don't know if I'm just going to do that through January or if I'm going to continue on from there. We'll see. If you guys like them, I'll keep them going, even if it's just a weekly ritual or whatever. But all through the month of January is going to be daily rituals to set our intentions right, to bring back our magical connection with ourselves, with our higher selves. I know I wrote several different rituals there. They're kind of spells, but they're more alignment rituals and stuff as well, because it has magic to it. All of these. I've got one on how to deal with a asshole coworker, how to clear your energy, on how to deal with a difficult person, a jealous person, you know. And if you guys would share it out, it would do me a world of good. Truly, I need to get my reach up. Facebook does not give us the same reach as it did years past. So the more you guys can like and share on those pages, on those rituals each day, it would be greatly appreciated. I think there's a way to measure the activity from people on my page. I know there's a way for me to see who my top fans are. And the more you like and share, it offers you a top fan badge. And I might do some kind of contest for private readings for people. In fact, I will. In fact, you guys are going to be the first to hear it. I just thought of this. That I will do by the end of January. I will give a free private reading to somebody who is a top fan. No mentorship this week, Jonathan, because we'll be resuming that on Monday, and I'll be making a huge announcement to the mentorship circle. I will preview it to you guys here, but what I'm going to do in the mentorship circle, and here, let me tell everybody about the mentorship circle first. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm Lady Shia, psychic, medium, doctor of divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, master classes, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit ladyshia.com. So anyway, what I'm going to do and what I've been doing is Mentorship Monday, which is, and you see what you mean. Let's see. Yeah. Tip and donate. I'm using the right thing. But basically, Mentorship Monday is going to continue to be a thing to where you guys can come on and live get your 3 card. Or Mentorship Circle members who are in good standing, aka paying Mentorship Circle members, will have a special chat group that I'm going to create inside of the circle. Of course, we already have our deep shit group where we talk about our deep shit and our shadow shit, and then we have our regular circle chat. But I'm going to be creating another one called Mentorship Monday. And if you guys miss your Mentorship Circle Mentorship Monday reading, you can actually request your question there each week. So Mentorship Circle member should be missing out on their Mentorship Monday or their weekly reading. So there will be a group to where if you are not able to attend the live on Mondays, you can still get your weekly reading. And it'll be a text-based reading, though. All right, 1, 2, or 3. Not all of y'all have picked. 1, 2, and 3. Who hasn't picked? I've only seen a few of you guys choose yours. People I have on the priority list. Michaela, if she shows up. Jessica, Artemis, Diana, Gia, and Jonathan. People I have on the free list. Elspeth, Leslie, Mary, Lauren, Chris, and Green Eyed Gemini. If you didn't hear your name and you've liked, subscribed, and shared, let me know that you've liked, subscribed, and shared. All you got to do is say shared. Eileen picks 1. If you want to donate, then get it in there. I'm not intending to have an extraordinarily long live tonight, but hey. Eileen, putting you on the shared list. Thank you for letting me know. Elspeth picks 2, Gia picks 2, Chris picks 3, Rita Gemini picks 3. Ah, good. Okay, Elspeth, I'm ready when you are, girl. Considering what it's for, it would be great to do that on the new year. So if we're actually going to capture the energy on the 1st, that would probably be the ideal day. Stephanie, yes, I see you on the priority list as well. All right. Yes, speaking of green-eyed Geminis. All right, so let's turn this over. Last chance, real quick. If you don't pick one, then your default is 3. Let me see which one I pick. I'm drawn to 2, so we'll see what 2 says for me. And yes, in case you haven't noticed, I got some new bracelets from my love. I added 6 new bracelets to my list. So, and he gave me some great books. And let's see, what else did he get me? Oh yeah, a headset, which was nice. And then Monkey got me this really nice keychain. It was very sweet. And it said, DNA doesn't make you family, love does. And to get that from my stepson was a very touching and tender moment. I feel better because I was starting to get thin on my bracelets because I keep giving them away, and none of these are givable at this point. I'm going to have to be more conscious with my bracelets and get some that are cheapy givable. Or at least more easily replaceable. Renee picks 2. All right, here we go. Number one, we have the King of Wands. Okay, so for all of you who chose the number 1, this is now the time to really start setting your intentions. If you'll notice in this particular deck, this is a Phoenix. This is definitely a rebirth and renewal time for you in your life. This is with the closing of the holidays and the coming on of 2024. It is definitely saying that all of y'all who chose number 1 is saying, this is the year for you to really accomplish your goals. This is the year for you to really be looking forward to what you want to make happen, to pick your ass up out of those ashes and go fucking flying, okay? Ava fucking yay. Yes, Ava fucking a. That is Jonathan's way of saying fuck yeah. So yeah, we're good with that. All right. So yes, this is your year to start accomplishing your goals. Who all picked number 1? If you pick number 1 and want a clarifying card, tell me a goal. Say I picked number 1 and tell me your goal. If you want a clarifying card, you pick number 1. Just tell me you pick. Just say 1, and then after you say 1, then tell me what your goal is. Just put a number 1 down. That way I'll see it. I clue in. I see Leslie says me, but I clue into certain things to make sure I don't miss them. So put a number 1 down if you pick that. Leslie, for you, this is about manifestation. This is a year of manifestations for you. Your goal should be to manifest, to work on your magical manifestation ability, okay? Jonathan picked number 1. Let's see. For you, Jonathan, this is about setting up a new foundation for yourself. Your major goal is to reinvent yourself into who you need to be and be who you are. Okay. Who else picked 1? Anybody? Eileen picked 1. Let's see what your clarifying card is here. And yes, this is kind of a new thing I'm doing at times. Some days I'll do it, some days I won't. But it's What the Fuck Wednesday, so you never know what the fuck. Eileen, for you to make your goals, you're going to have to take an active hand in it, okay? So this is not just about setting what your goals are, but taking an active hand into making them happen, okay? So there you go. Anybody else pick 1 that wanted a clarifier? All right, so let's look at 2. Number 2 is the 3 of coins. And this is about new growth and new opportunities. And this is, again, today's pick 3. I didn't tell y'all beforehand, but this is kind of looking ahead, looking for the year ahead. And I'm going to be doing that until the new year turns. So on Friday's live, our pick 3 is going to be a look ahead as well. Okay, so the 3 of coins is about new opportunities and new building of community. It's a shared opportunity. This is not just you, but you're going to have to cooperate with others to make this work. Okay, so let's see what my clarifying card is. If you pick number 2 and would like a clarifier, put a number 2 up on the screen for me. Mine, funny, is the King of Wands, my clarifying card. It's about setting my goals and making them happen, and other people will come in line with that. All right, Jessica, 2 for you is we have the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. So 6 of Pentacles for you, Jessica, is generosity. Okay. So when you're looking at the 3 of coins, it's going to be you giving and supporting of others in order to make your goals happen. That fits with you really well. Gia picked 2. Renee picked 2 also. So let's see. Gia first. Gia, this is about defending what matters to you. Okay, so you're going to have to work with others to defend what's really important to you to really make these new opportunities come about. So you're going to have to set your boundaries along with looking towards new opportunities. All right. Renee, let's see number 2 for you. We have the Lovers. Okay, so it looks like you're going to have either a love connection, a new love connection, a spiritual connection, or a deepening of a current connection that's going to bring these new opportunities about for you. Okay, so wonderful. Anybody else number 2? Let's call for number 2 before I move on to 3. If you pick 2, put number 2 up on the screen. You guys like these little clarifying personal cards? Just a little twist on it. Okay, number 3, and that one was mine as well. Number 2 was. Number 3 is Temperance. So for those of you who picked number 3, and those of you guys who didn't pick anything, you get number 3. This is going to be a year of balance for you. This is going to be a year of finding balance, okay? Bringing things that have not wanted to work together into harmony. Okay, so your year is going to be about finding the harmony, finding the balance with everything that's going on, you know? So who picked number 3? Let's see what your clarifying card is for that. Anybody? Temperance is such an interesting card because it's like it talks about like fire and water, different opposing elements, being able to bring those opposing elements together in a way that creates balance and harmony, but it also means that you have to take that action. You're going to have to be the one to create it. So Chris, for you, we have the Ace of Cups, which is you're going to have to bring your emotional self. That's going to be the one thing that's going to struggle, your emotional self and your emotional cycles, and you're going to have to bring that into balance with the rest of your life. Okay, it's like your emotions are guiding your life. Your emotions need to be a source of input, much like your other senses: touch, taste, smell, sight, hearing. Okay, your emotions are another sense. Okay, are you hot? Are you cold? That's touch, really. Okay, is your skin hot or cold? That's a touch thing. Are you happy or sad? That's another emotional, that's another input thing. So you're going to have to turn around and find a way to bring your emotional cycles into balance with your life. Okay, Mary, for you, what do we have? We have the Strength card. Okay, this is going to be about bringing in, bringing your strength, your inner strength out enough so that you're not overbearing, like browbeating people, like the beatings will continue until morale improves. Okay, you don't need to be causing everybody a whole bunch of
emotional damage.
Right? But you do need to find a way to express your inner strength. Let your inner bitch come out. Bitch being in total control herself, to be able to stand up for yourself and be strong without being the ball buster. And that's about finding that balance within yourself and being able to express that to the world. Yeah, that's not an easy one, Chris. Now, I do recommend the mentorship circle for that. And I don't know if any of you guys have seen the mentorship circle stuff. But I am beginning a full year of witchcraft. Full year of it. I'm going to be teaching just as if you were truly never had entered into a coven, or as if you were in my coven, you know, kind of thing is what I'm going to be doing. And even if somebody starts off later in the year, all of the lessons will be up for 52 weeks, weekly lessons, so people can catch up to us at any point that they are at, you know. Hell, if some people are like me, they'll put off doing the lessons for like a few weeks and then do several weeks at once, you know. That's how I do shit. I believe in being able to learn at your own pace in a way that makes the most sense for you. And I will be doing them with video and text so that everybody can learn in the way that works best for them, whether it's by listening, auditory listening, or via reading it. Okay. That how I impart the information, or be it both at the same time, you know? All right, Michaela, are you here? You're first up on the priority list, but that's because you donated days ago. So I'm just going to see if you're here. All right, Jessica Granados, let me know what you would like your reading on, my darling. I know, I'm really drawn to this deck today. I'm going to go with this one for a while. So, Miss Granados, what do you want your reading on, my dear? Oh, and Artemis, you picked 3? Okay. Hold on. Let me do your clarifier for temperance. Artemis, you're going to have to learn how to actually enjoy being happy. Okay? You have this thing to where when you're happy, you find some way to let it get fucked up or to fuck it up for yourself because you're kind of looking towards what other shoe is going to drop kind of thing. So you're going to have to, your temperance, your balance is going to be learning to find your own happiness and enjoy things for what they are rather than constantly expecting something negative to come up afterwards. Okay. That's a hard one for you too. I understand, but I believe in you, my dear. You can do it. Oh, you got more good news today? Message it to me. Unless you want to put it on here, which you're more than welcome to. It's just if it's private news, you can message it. All right. So, Jessica, what I have here for you is the 3 of Swords, the Empress, the Devil, the Hermit, and then the Ace of Coins. This is the most fucked up reading I've had in a while. You want to talk about roller coaster? Oh my God. That's a fucking roller coaster. Because first of all, you have the... I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I blocked you. All right. Man, that smarts. Man, that smarts. That 3 of Swords. It's like, you know, really, you can't just love me for me and accept what I have to offer, and you know, at least understand that I have been through a living hell and I am trying to find my way out of this years worth of living hell and damn near dying and getting my leg chopped off and all this stuff. You can't just let me have a minute or 5 to figure my fucking shit out. Wow. Okay. But that comes with the Empress next, which is walking intentionally, walking softly intentionally. And just kind of like, that's like the abundance that you've got. Oh, True Color's been flying today. Oh, gotcha, girl. Boy, I feel bad for you on it. But the Empress is like, hey, especially with this Empress, this is like the whole Ave Maria kind of thing. Ave Maria, gratia plena. Probably shouldn't be singing. My throat hurts. But this is you trying to be loving and calming and stuff like that. And then that loving and calming thing is being met by more of the same bullshit. Give me me, give me mine, give me. This is you like, you know what? Everybody can just go fuck themselves for a little while. I am taking my goddamn trip. Okay. And then when you come back from that, we have the Ace of Coins, which is that new foundation we were talking about. We could pull that one for Jonathan a little bit ago. But finding that new foundation and deciding how you want to go, and definitely the trip is going to do you a world of fucking good. So, yeah. And I found out it's going to be nothing but women over at Mom's house when we go. So it'll be, girls' time, let the titties go flopping, whatever. So when we go there, it will definitely be a good reset time. Girls only. Me, my sister, my mom, and you. We're going to have some good time. But the reset will be much, much needed. And, Jessica, I forgot to ask you, do you like gambling or casinos or anything like that? Because if you like it even in the slightest, WinStar is right there, which is the world's largest casino. It's pretty fucking cool. All right. So hopefully that helps and blesses you. It doesn't really tell you much of what you don't know, other than, yes, you will get what you need out of this trip. You will definitely come back. And unfortunately, let me ask the people that at least that I know of, I'm going to ask, are they going to fix their shit? King of Wands. So you're going to have to absolutely set this is what it's going to be, and they will fall in line. Okay. Yes, but I am not going to be visiting with anybody. We have a special girls kind of trip. You've been to WinStar. Yes. So if you want to go, it's an hour away from where we're going to be. If you don't, I can do without it, trust me, because all I'll end up doing is finding a blackjack table or a roulette table and hanging out there and having free coffee for a few minutes. Because that's what I do when I go to a casino. I'm not big on gambling, but it's still, it's fun and it's a pretty cool place, and they've got a damn good buffet. All right, we'll go. I mean, there's lots to do. We're going to have plenty of shit to do. All right. Artemis, what were you wanting? You wanted a full spirit insight, or you wanted the year ahead spread? What is it you were wanting, my darling? They have an awesome buffet. I mean, mom loves going up to WinStar. It's one of her favoriteest things in the world to do. Thank you for your donation, my dear. Yeah, I keep telling you, all you ever got to do is ask. See, this is Jessica. You guys should know. Jessica's like literally, I have 5 best friends. All right. And I will read them off because these are my 5 best friends. All right. I have Jessica, Diane, Otivia, Ashley Hart, and Elspeth. Those are my 5 best friends. Okay. Those are the people that I can turn. Oh, she'd love that. Those are the people that I can talk to, that I can share my intimate details with, that, even if when I need somebody to talk to, those are the ones that I know will drop everything and do everything they can. Oh, did you? Ha ha ha. Kind of smoked tonight. Those are my gals. Those are my gals. They will be there for me through thick and thin. What they can do, they will do. And yes, Elspeth, you are on that list. Okay. So, why am I saying this? Because I just felt like a couple of you guys are here and you guys need a little acknowledgement. And you guys are the people that, You know, y'all could literally ask me for the free shit. Though y'all are the ones that fit the free list all the time. All you got to do is say, hey, I want this. And it'd be like, yeah, okay. Those are the people that say to me, I need a favor. And I'll be like, yeah, whatever I can do, I'll do it. Without even knowing what the fucking favor is. Do you have any people like that in your life that when they say, can you do me a favor? Your answer is not the skeptical what? Or the, what can I do? What do you need? It's not that. It's not the ask questions first and then agree to it later. It's like, oh, hey, Shia, can you do me a favor? Sure, what? You know, if anybody on that short list, okay, those 5 people ask me for a favor, my answer would be absolutely. If I can do it, if it's possible for me to do, I will. If it's not, I'll tell you, I'm sorry, I can't. It's not possible. Okay. Aw, really? Jessica, you're so sweet. But I'm lucky to have 5 people I can do that to. Okay? Because I trust those people with my life. I would trust them with anything. I could hand them my everything about me and know that it would be in the best hands it could be. Any of those 5 people would care for it as if it were their own or better, you know? Now, I will tell you the cool thing about those 5 people, though. Those 5 people don't ask me for free shit. They always offer. They always offer, and I don't ask them for free shit. I always offer. That's how we are with each other, and that's how real friends are. Real friends don't turn around. They don't take advantage. Okay? Those 5 people I have given money to. They've given money to me. I've supported their business and they've supported mine. Time and time again. Those 5 people can simply ask for me, will you do this? And the answer would be yes. Even if everybody else, it normally costs a whole bunch. You know? All they have to do is ask. But those 5 people never do. They don't. Nor do I ask them. I won't say never ask for favors, but they don't. They definitely work extra hard not to take advantage. Hey, Cassandra, welcome. Like, subscribe, and share to get put on the free list. Did anybody see Artemis's answer? Artemis, are you here? Happy New Year to you also, Cassandra. Artemis, if you want what you're reading, you're going to have to let me know you're here. Meanwhile, we're going to skip ahead to Diana. Diana, the Assassin Queen. One of those people that I would consider inner circle. Okay. Not on the besties list, but definitely inner circle. Somebody I can sit and have conversations with for hours on end. Yes, that is true, Jessica. Abso-fucking-lutely true. Oh, Artemis, how long are you going to be in a car? Are you going to be out of a car soon? You're not driving, are you? Cassandra, putting you on the free list. We'll get to you after Diana, okay? And you can think about, is it the year ahead spread that you're wanting, or what is it that you're wanting? So, Diana, what did you want your reading on, my love? Hey, put my skull out. Isn't she pretty? She's just so gorgeous. You're going to have to help me think of a name. I know what I'm going to name her. I had a teddy bear. Whoops. Trying to get it so you guys can see her better. I had a teddy bear when I was little that I used to tell all my troubles to. And I haven't had a teddy, and I kept her right up until, for a long time until she finally got lost. All right, let's take a look. Full insight on this lady, huh? All right, Artemis, your head it is. And Chris, I see you are moving over to the priority list, so putting you on the priority list now. Free card and spell. All right, good deal, because I'm only casting this spell the rest of the week. Jessica, I'm glad you are. You need to be. So, yes. Go and enjoy the chill, girl. Go and enjoy the chill. You deserve it. Send me whatever message you said you had news on. Because I'm curious. I need to know. Inquiring minds want to know. I'll poke you when I'm done and see if you're still awake. All right. Let's see what we got for this new lady, Rebecca Antione. Actually, I need to have the full desk here. So let's see what we got. There we go. But I think I'm going to name my skull Teresa, and she's going to be my new worry skull. She's going to remind me that even in troubles and difficulties, there is beauty. And that's one of the things I love about skulls. People are like, oh, skulls are morbid. No, skulls remind us that all things run in cycles. Life, death, rebirth. You know, I love them. I have a painting of a skull that was done by a local artist in Fort Worth that I got. And it literally has flowers and mosses and things colorful growing out of the skull on a teal background. I can see it from where I'm sitting. And it always reminds me that in death there is life, and in life there is death. That you know, hoof and horn, all that dies shall be reborn. Corn and grain, all that falls will rise again. Okay? So, they waved it. That's awesome. Completely waved. That is amazing, Jessica. That is huge. Thank the gods. Truly. Wow, that's amazing. But it's just like, you know, how many of you guys have heard the goddess chant? We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean. Okay, it's like, you know, it's like we come from life and our life goes back. Okay, and then yeah, that's big. And then of course, you know, hoof and horn, all that dies will be reborn. Corn and grain, all that falls shall rise again. This is literally the witch's wheel of the year. Is that's one of the things that we learn with the wheel of the year is the cyclical nature of things. And as above, so below, we have our cycles of darkness and our cycles of light. We have our rest and restore time, and we have our vibrance and growth. We have the maiden, mother, and crone. And of course, we have my friend Roncy. She has a quadruple instead of a triple. She has a quadruple, which is, I guess, the fourth one is death itself. You know, maiden, mother, crone, and then the stillness of death. That in between, that spirit time, you know? And it's all about that cyclical nature. So I think my skull is now named Teresa. I will have to tell Diane because she's the one who gave me the skull. And she will be my remembrance of transforming worries and letting worries die and be reborn into something beautiful. Don't you think that's appropriate for her? And I think she might be used in some magic spells for that. That from death can come beauty. From letting things go and dark magic and stuff like that. Light. Look, dark magic is not necessarily evil magic. Okay, there's a lot of people who are like, oh, dark magic, that's bad. No. You know what else is dark magic? Curing cancer. Fuck cancer spells are dark magic. Okay? That is literally dark magic because you are killing the cancer cells that are killing somebody else. Protection spells. That's dark magic. Okay? Walling yourself off, protecting, defending. Okay? All that sort of thing. You know, there's a lot of dark magic that can be done for positive effect. Removing obstacles, removing problems. Those are all dark magic, and they're part of any good witch's spell book. Okay? Even no matter what. Then, of course, there's always Jonathan, who's going to be right back, but it says he's not going to be here. I'm going to talk about him. Jonathan's take on things. Another thing of dark magic, I curse rapists. He has a shirt that says I curse rapists. He walks around with it. I curse rapists. Okay. That's another dark magic thing. A little bit of vengeance sometimes can do a world of good. Okay. Calling justice on somebody who has wronged you. Okay. That's dark magic. Is that negative magic? Depends. Justice, is justice negative? We kind of have been taught that justice is just. Okay, now there's a time for mercy, but there's also a time for justice. There's a time for punishments. That's why we have prisons, because people need to know that if they hurt, there's consequence. Is that dark magic? Can it be used to a positive effect? Absolutely. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to get off my soapbox now and do Diane's reading, who's probably sitting there going like, all right, Shia, shut the fuck up and do my reading already. Where's my freebie card? Come on, woman, do my reading. Tell me about this bitch. I'm going to tell you about this bitch. First of all, she is going through some grieving in her life. Okay, for whatever reason, she's had people talk about influencing people being dark in certain contexts. No, it's like turn around and do a job spell. Like, yeah, whatever. All right. So first of all, she's gone through something that's created grief in her life. How old is she? I don't know. She might have lost somebody, lost a relationship, but she's undergoing some kind of context for grief, and she's trying to kind of pick back up and pull herself up by her bootstraps. However, I do see her 42. Okay. I do see her is kind of like this person who is, I don't know. Have you met her? Because she's coming across to me as that person that likes to complain about things. Okay, like something's always wrong. The more I look at this, the more I'm seeing that she's trying to pull herself up by her bootstraps, but woe is me. She's divorcing. Gotcha. She's maudlin. Do you know what that word means? To be maudlin, to be. Oh, you know who else is maudlin? Eeyore. Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. He's maudlin. Okay, and I'm picking up that she's maudlin right now. She's working on trying to set herself back up, reorganize herself. That King of Coins, trying to get her shit together. But I'm definitely seeing maudlin. However, underneath, I see that she does have good potential. She's got good boundaries, which means your son's not going to run roughshod over her. And she is a creative thinker. She is able to find solutions to things. Okay, so that is a positive. I know the real questions that you're wanting to ask, so I'm going to throw a couple of them out there and just kind of ask them for myself. Will she last? Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. She will last as long as she has the need to work. Okay. She will see it through as long as she is emotionally, let's put it this way, as long as she's maudlin, she's yours. As long as because she'll want that good vibes or whatever. Okay. Will she be good for your son? Four of Swords. No, not so much. I don't know why, but it just seems like she's the Four of Swords. It feels like that there's going to be some conflict there. Okay. I feel like there's definitely this particular Four of Swords is not very restful. It's more conflict based. Most Four of Swords is about rest. This Four of Swords is a conflict based kind of irritant. Like they're going to be constantly at each other's nerves. Will she show up consistently? Will she be consistent? Yes. She will be consistent, at least. Okay. Will they be able to resolve whatever this irritant is between the two of them? I'm going to do that. Yes. Okay. So they'll be able to resolve that irritant. Is there any kind of a question specific about her that I haven't pulled out and answered yet, Diana? Because I know you've gotten several of these readings, so I'm asking what I know to be the relevant questions. Do you have another relevant question in regards to her? I mean, her consistency is there. She'll be with you as long as she's going through this divorce and modeling, which leads me to believe that if she gets a new dude or, no longer has to work, that she will fuck off with that. But with her consistency, she'll do it in a way that doesn't leave you up shit creek without a paddle. So that's good. But any additional questions, Diana, that you have in regards to her, go ahead and throw them out there. Whatever it is, as long as she has need of money, she'll be with you. But she's not getting the help and support she needs. That I'm definitely seeing. So she's kind of having to pick up and redo her life. I don't know if he gets a good enough job and she don't have to work. I don't feel like she will. No, not once she gets a different thing, but once she no longer has to work. Will she leave you for a different thing? No, she'll be steadfast until she doesn't have to work. She'll be steadfast for a while. So hopefully that helps and gives you some good insight there. Have you seen the Eeyore kind of modeling kind of thing that's going on inside of her? She may be able to mask it, but it is definitely internalized right now. All right, Artemis, are you with us? Artemis. Hello, Lola. How are ya? Yeah, she is woe is me. Yeah. Gotta love autocorrect changing woe to wow. It's like two totally different. You have woe, which is woe is me, and wow, wow is me. Lola, let me know you like, subscribed, and shared. I'll put you on the free list. Elspeth, are you here? Leslie, are you here? Doing the year ahead spread right now for a short time. I'm doing the year ahead spread again. Yeah. Good for you. No, she'll stick with it, even if she has to do it somebody else additionally. But as long as she needs the job, she'll stay with it. Once she doesn't need it, though, I feel like she will fuck off. But I do see a conflict between her and your son that will eventually, resolve. All right, Lola, putting you on the free list. Leslie, let's do you're free. Artemis, are you here? Did I lose you? Hey, Quimby, how you doing, babe? I was so happy. I saw that picture of you and your man. And I'm like, oh, good. She found a love. So I'm so happy to hear that. I just kind of saw it go through my feed and I'm like, oh, I've got to express my happiness for her. I'm so glad. All right, let's see what we got for you. What am I doing for free cards tonight anyway? All right, Leslie, you're the first person on the free list for now. So I'm going to let you pick Oracle or Ancestor. Or animal. Oracle, ancestor, or animal. You're going to pick for everybody tonight, Leslie, so pick well. Oracle, ancestor, or animal for the freebie tonight. And once you like, subscribe, and share, let me know you've liked, subscribed, and shared to get on the free list. All right, Artemis has fucked off for the moment. Gia, what do you want your reading on? Yeah. Ancestor it is. I always enjoy doing ancestor things at the end of the year anyway, so that fits. Let me put I should put these decks away anyway. I put them all in the travel box. I have y'all remember Tina McCown? She got me this lovely little box that I thoroughly enjoy. That it's become my travel box for my card. She actually sent me a bunch of homemade watermelon candy in it. Isn't that nice? This little box, and it's got a kind of little Velcro tab on it, and that's become my little travel box until it dies. All right, ancestor card it is. Thank you, Quimby. And I'm glad. So, Gia, are you still here with us? Her reaction was fuck. Now she knows me. I can't fuck with her. Well, you know what? That's a good thing to set right off the bat. Whoops. Here we go. So, Lassie, for you, we have the mystical shaman. Your ancestors are telling you to connect with their ancient energy, to connect with your ancient magic. Okay? No, Diana, you didn't get your freebie. I will do that shortly, though. Thank you. Basically, your ancestors are telling you need to reconnect with your magic. Okay? You need to kind of go on that spirit journey. Okay? So, I wanted Leslie to pick which one I was doing first. Diana, let's see. For you, we have the serpent. Your ancestors are telling you it's time to shed your old skin, to get rid of the old stuff, to get rid of the old wounds, the old hurts, and emerge new and fresh. Okay, so that's for you with the serpent. Elspeth, are you still here? Gia, are you here? Lauren and Mary, are you guys here? Mary and Lauren. I think Gia just did a drive-by donation because her donation was just because, in her mind. In my mind, you send me money, I owe you something for it. That being said, I will tell you, any of you regulars, if you guys get into... All right, Jonathan, I got you. If you guys get into like a windfall or whatever, and you're like, hey, I'm going to send a chunk of money to Shia for this long on the mentorship circle and this much towards readings, I will absolutely, I keep track of people who've donated to me. So I will absolutely just hold it in trust for you for as long, like, you know, you want to say, hey, it's tax time. I'm going to send a couple $100, and when that's gone, then I'm out of readings. Fine. I'll do that. Because I keep track of that shit. Like Michaela, who donated last week. Look, I've got people on my by the way, people who are on my damn list. Jessica Gretzky, Kate Gallagher, Lakita Legrand, Judith Romero, Elaine Alcorn, Candy Brooks, Tara Pennick, Danny Johnson, and Sarah Torrey's sister. All of y'all, I still owe readings to. If anybody heard their name and that's one of y'all, you know, I owe readings to you guys. Because people who donated and never came back to get their reading. Leah, you're going on the free list. All right, you're going on the priority list, sorry. And the free list. You're both. All right. Lauren and Mary and Elspeth, are you guys here? All right. Jonathan Phoenix, you're up next. Elspeth, here she is. Okay, so Elspeth, here's your freebie. Hold on, I was calling you. So your freebie here is the Rainmaker. Okay, this is you absolutely manifesting the prosperity that you want to have. Okay, and for this, the rain feels like it's prosperity and blessings that you absolutely have to put your energy into this to really make it work. You're going to have to, so that means instead of asking me for a spell for me to do, that maybe you should ask me for a spell for you to do, okay? Because, or for us to do combined if you'd like. But you're absolutely going to have to focus in, maybe do the daily rituals that I'm posting. But you're going to have to really work on focusing in your magic so that you can really work that manifestation to where you're leading not just a magical being, but leading a magical life. All right. Mary, Lauren, Green-Eyed Gemini. Any of y'all here? All right. Jonathan wants a year ahead and a question that he was told to ask. A simple yes or no he was told to ask. Did this person know the weight and gravity of how deeply I cared for them? Well, let's take a look. Is this still the same person that you're trying to move past, move through, whatever? Actually, it's not meant to be reversed. Yes, I do, Elspeth. I'm glad you've made up your mind. The answer is yes and no, Jonathan. Okay, here, first of all, she was extremely guarded, okay, and defensive because that's her nature. She saw that you loved and cared, but used that for deception and simply saw you as an option with the 7 of Cups here. Okay, so she knew how much you loved her, but just really was blocking some of that away from her and was treating you like an option, not a priority. Well, there you go, Elspeth. I think a New Year spell for blessings and a magical life would be in order with that. I'm sorry, Jonathan. I wish I could tell you better. But she knew intellectually, she did not feel it. She did not let it penetrate her wall. I swear, the more I hear about this bitch, the more I want to curse her. I'm not going to do it. I'm sad. I'm sorry. Okay, let's do your year ahead. 1. Oops, we need the big desk cam. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, some people are like that, Jonathan, and I hate that for you. I really do. But some people are just like that. 5. There we go. Now let's get the other deck out for the year. Well, that's fine. I would just walk away, but that's just me. I'm that person. And that person is just like, may you have the life you deserve. Bye. You know, call that a curse, if you will. It allows them to change their fate if they start deserving a better life. I always leave an out. When I curse somebody, I always leave an out. There's always a redemption. It's like, they will fuel their own curse with their own energy as long as they're fucking up and doing the fucked up shit. But if they manage to start accumulating or change of heart, change of karma, all that sort of thing, then I will be at the point to where like, okay, then the curse can come off and actually we can turn the curse to blessing instead. It's up to you. Whatever energy you're putting off, that's what you're getting back. That's my curses for the most part. I've done an out and out vengeance a few times in my life, but most of the time I leave an out. Because like taking somebody's life, I'm sorry, but there's no coming back from that. All right, so you're emotional, you're ahead. Okay, the whole thing's upside down. Good to know. Let me just flip my deck around the right way. There we go. Oh no, I've got some things that are... All right, whatever. I'll fix it. So, the first thing on an emotional self, 7 of Wands. Again, this is the barriers. You're going to have to learn to defend yourself on an emotional level, Jonathan. Which tells me, you're going to have to learn to stand up for yourself. This is not going out and going to battle. This is simply being able to say no. This is about... Okay, that's fine, Jonathan. But this year is definitely going to be an emotional, like learning how to stand up for yourself, learning how to stand your ground, learning how to not necessarily go on the offense, but have a good, strong defense. And if somebody turns around and crosses that line, you're going to drub them. You're going to drub them hard. You're going to drub them in a way that I will bong you. Lots and lots of pain, Lola, yes, but it's a case-by-case basis. I would have to have a serious conversation with you. But the answer is yes. But understand, like I just said, my curses always have an out. So even if they did something horrifying, if they are able to balance those karmic scales, then the curse will go off of them. But it is a case-by-case basis. And I have to do a reading to see if it's good for... I have to do a reading for myself to see if I should get involved in it. So is this something that I would be willing to look at? The answer is yes. So, yeah. I just went ahead and pulled a card on that for myself. And I got the 3 of Wands. So this is something I would be willing to look at. Yes. And curses, like my spells, are just, they're not expensive, but they're not cheap. All right, so we have for you on an emotional level, Jonathan, the 7 of Wands. All right, how about your friendships? Okay, we have the 2 of Swords. All right, so you're gonna have to learn to... I am willing to entertain it. Not that I'm willing to do the spell. I'm willing to look into the situation to see if I will. Okay, so this is something I am willing to talk to you about. Yes. Mary, you did, but I didn't take you off the list, so we'll come back to you in a few, okay? But yeah, Lola, message me and tell me the situation and why this feels like it needs a curse in your mind. And based upon what you say, depends on whether I'll do it or not. I have very, very strong witchy ethics. Very strong witchy ethics, okay? Now, Jonathan, 2 of Swords on your friends. This is going to be, you need to worry less about appearances and how people appear to be and start looking into the core of your friendships and the core of the people and who you are. And I think that kind of goes with your emotional defensiveness, but you need to follow your intuition with your friends and see who people really are. And like I always say, when people show you who they are and they show you their true colors, believe them. When they show you again and again, extra believe them, okay? Now your family, Jonathan. Your family has the Queen of Pentacles. They are going to stay fairly stable. What you see is what you get. Okay. They've already revealed themselves. All you see and you know them for who they are. Nothing is going to change in those dynamics at this point. They are very stable with what they've already shown you, your insights that you've already had on them. Nothing major changing there as far as your relationships with them. And their relationships with other people I'm seeing are all over the board. But what we're looking at is your year ahead and your relationships with them. They're going to be pretty much what they've shown themselves to be. You know who they are. You know how they'll behave on things. No changes there. Nothing big, nothing weird or unusual. Things that you already pretty much know and are already in play. Okay. Now, your emotional self. Or not your emotional self. I'm sorry. We already did that. Your love life. Okay. We have the strength card. Which tells me that I feel like you're going to finally get up there and put yourself out there. I feel like this is the year for you to gain strength and knowing what you want, what you're looking for, and to really become a strength and a player. Not like a player as in like a playa, you know? I'm talking about like a player in the game. Like you're ready to get back into the game, learn, grow, and see where this goes. So for the strength to come in there, it's like you're finally getting yourself back and you're finally ready to step up and move into the land of relationships and dating and
emotional damage.
Because we know that comes with all relationships. I'll tell you what, I create some emotional damage for poor Wolf, and Wolf creates some emotional damage for poor me. Good news is we can soothe each other's emotional damage. You know, 'tis the way of things. It's never just easy and clean, you know. Your financial self, 6 of Swords. I'm seeing good forward progress with your finances. No windfalls, nothing crazy, just good forward, you know, time to make the donuts, forward progress in your financial goals over the course of the year. No major shakeups. And I'm glad your family is loyal and caring. So that's good. Yes. All right. So first quarter, we've got the 6 of Pentacles, the Star, and then the Page of Swords. I'm seeing, first of all, your year is going to start off with a gift, kind of like some kind of boon or a blessing that's going to come right off the bat somehow. Okay. And that's going to make you feel like $1,000,000. And you're going to be like, you know what? I am so happy. I am so good with whatever this gift, what is, was, will be, so on and so forth. Okay. That you're going to be like, you know what? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. And by the end of the first quarter, you're going to be like, okay, I'm ready to really get into learning and growth. Okay. With this Page of Swords there. Good start to the year, my friend. Okay. Second quarter, we have Temperance, Ace of Wands, and the reversed. And I'm leaving it reversed because it came up reversed here. The reversed 9 of Wands. Okay. So I'm seeing as you begin your learning journey, you're going to find that balance and you're going to create the balance that you want to have. But I also see that you are going to really start working and manifesting towards your goals. And in doing so, you're going to leave some people behind. Okay. They're going to be, this feels like this 9 of Wands here, the reversed 9 of Wands. They're going to be grieving you because you're going to be like, you know what? Bye. I got shit going on. Hello, my sister. You're going to be, you know what? Sherry, you want to be on the year ahead spread list tonight or no? I'll put you on the list and do a reading for you if you want. Or if you'd rather me do it privately, I can do that too. Mary, got you on the priority list too, my dear. Excuse me. But you're going to be leaving some people behind. They're going to be like, what the fuck just happened? Where did he go? And you're going to be like, I'm off and doing my thing. Bye. Okay, cool. So while you're doing your thing, it's going to take a little while for that to come to fruition. You're going to have, in the third quarter, definitely some choices to make, because you're going to come up against some obstacles, and you're going to have to find a way creatively to get through those obstacles to move out of a stagnant phase that comes. All right, I'll put you on the list, sister. For anybody who doesn't know, that is my actual blood sister, born 7 years before me to the day. And she's also my soul sister. So, yeah. Much love to you, darling. All right. So, by the end of the third quarter, you're going to have to find a way to get through whatever this hiccup, that hitch, that little stagnation is that's going to come and try to threaten. But remember, slow and steady does win the race. All right. Coming into the fourth quarter, we have, like, I'm seeing here, first of all, a completion of something in your shadow work. Okay. That's going to lead you to feeling really good. But because you're feeling really good, it's like you're going to try to take on the weight of the world. All right. And I'm going to tell you right now, Jonathan, remember this reading in the fourth quarter and don't do that, please. Okay. Now, let me talk about tarot for a second for you guys. Okay. Tarot is looking into the potential of things, not the actuality of how it must be, but how it's going now. It's like a ship. Okay. If you're steering your ship, let's take my little cigarette roller as a ship. Okay. You have a ship, and right now this ship is going in this direction. All right. And as the way you think, the way things are, the way everybody else is around you, the way the energies are around you that are in play are going, this is the direction that the ship is going. All right. Now, the closer the ship gets towards a particular thing, like taking on the weight of the world in third quarter, the harder it's going to be to turn away and avoid it. However, if you see this and you're like, okay, you know what? I know this is coming. So I'm going to go ahead and change course a little bit, and I'm going to deviate this way. Okay. And I'm going to go, actually, I want to go this way. I want to take this and I want to cut up around here. And you plot your course early, then you can, your ship, it takes time for a ship to turn. So you can turn and just leave it at the feel good. And then float your ship through that way and never have to deal with taking on the weight of the world. If you don't check yourself before you wreck yourself, then you're going to end the year, Jonathan, extraordinarily overburdened because you think you got to do everything your damn self. All right. So whatever it takes, my friend, to not go down that road is kind of what you want to be looking into. All right. So hopefully that helps and blesses you. Jonathan, your crystal for the year is definitely, whoa. Going to be chrysoprase, which is growing from your heart out. This is definitely about really self-healing and self-nurturing and growing your heart chakra. And that really fits well with seeing that you're going to get back into that dating pool this year. So yeah, growing your heart chakra, which also means learning how to defend your heart while keeping yourself open and vulnerable enough to experience new relationships. Not an easy balance, but definitely a plausible one. Lauren Dalrymple, Green Eyed Gemini, and Eileen Hawkshurst, are you guys here? Meanwhile, Stephanie Osborne, you're next up on the priority list. Mary, I've got you on the priority list as well. I'll let you know when it's your turn. Lauren, Green Eyed Gemini, and Eileen, are you guys here? Stephanie Osborne, are you here? Artemis, Gia, did you guys ever come back? Yes, actually, any kind of a cool, like the cucumbers is great, but if you don't have cucumbers, Any kind of a cool cloth compress is really good. Puffy eyes come from inflammation. Cool helps deal with that inflammation. So if you can do like any kind of a, like what I recommend, Lola, is get yourself a little bag of like a plastic baggie or something. Fill it full of dried rice and stick it in the freezer. Okay. Then take from there, when you take it out of the freezer when it's really cold, wrap it in a nice, thick towel that feels good on your face. Put the towel down and put the freezing cold rice, dry rice, over top of it. And that just kind of allows for that cooling to get in. And it's kind of a very easy way of doing the cooling eye thing. Cucumber slices are the best, though. If you can have cold cucumber slices, oh, that's the bomb.com. I understand, Elspeth. Blessings, my dear. I love you. But the easy, cheap way is literally just fill a baggie full of white rice it can be any kind of rice really, but a baggie full of dry rice, okay? And then put it over your eyes to make sure it kind of fits over your eyes and is loose enough to kind of situate the way you want it. Put it in the freezer, get it really cold, and then put a cloth between you and that plastic baggie. And that way, yeah, you've got something for the puppies. Your head spread and the renewal. Okay. Yes, 2 cold tea bags also work. That's good. I don't always like wet stuff on my face, though. That's why I like my little dried rice thing. But 2 cold tea bags work as well. But they have to be wet for those to actually situate right. All right. So we're going to start with your spell then for the renewal spell. Let's go over rebirth and renewal. Yay. I love this spell. It has been just so beautiful and very, very powerful. All right. By the way, I'm going to show you guys this. See this purple candle right here? This is going to be for next week. This is next week's spell candle. Now, we'll see if anybody's curious enough to ask me what that spell is going to be about and why it has to be a purple candle. Because I went out and bought this purple candle. Make sure I had a fucking purple candle for this spell. But yes, this is our year ahead spread spell. So Stephanie, what I would like to ask for from you, I'm going to write your name on this here. I'm going to ask you for one word or phrase that symbolizes the crap that you want to leave behind. It does not have to be all encompassing. Just symbolizes all the crap. For me, my word was fuck. For somebody else, it was shake my damn head, SMDH. For somebody else, it was massive shit. For other people, it was regret, pain, whatever. Jonathan. That's close. You're close. If anybody guesses the actual what I'm going to be doing with that, I will absolutely do the spell for them for free. Next week. That's next week's candle. I'm already spelling it. I spelled it yesterday. Nope. Stephanie, let me know what your word is to symbolize the year behind. We need a word or words that you want to symbolize the things that we're dying to, the old year, and embracing the new. Jonathan is going for everything that he understands to go with the color purple. And of course, the spell will be kind of... It could be Oh, stagnation was your word. Oh, was I supposed to do a spell for you also, Jonathan? Oh, no, we did that one for you before. That's right. You were telling me what your word was before. No, it is not intuition awakening. But it is 2 words. I remember. My brain's fuzzy today. Not gonna lie. Stephanie, what's your word before we do your spell? I think Stephanie's behind. Stephanie, are you fully up to present in the thingy? Or are you just slow in typing? Nope, it's not inspiration, Chris, but that's a good guess. Stephanie, what's your word for your spell? That is a component of it. Trust issues. Gotcha. Trust issues. All right. So here are your words. Here we are. Motherfucking phone. All right. I call upon the god and goddess, the queen of winter, and the oak king, who is now in reign, to assist us in this Yule Rebirth and Renewal spell. I light this candle pure and bright to guide Stephanie through the longest night. Shadows flee, set you free. New paths await for thee to see. Your words, your past, on paper penned. Their weight is to flames. These burdens I now send. Their weight is gone, new dawn is drawn for lighter steps from dusk till dawn. Now, douse the flame, but light remains within your heart, it strongly gains. New journeys call, with hope you'll not fall. In renewed light you will stand tall, with free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So would it be? Ooh. That was powerful. I know you said you ended the year on a high note and it's hard to find what was bad, but at the same point, I feel like what you decided to put there with your trust issues has been run so deep that was a very strong relief. So may you be reborn with the sun. Let's look at your year ahead. I'll be right back. I need to ask my wolf for a favor real quick. So while we're doing that, I'm going to tell you guys about the mentorship circle, and then you guys need to hear some of the shit I'm planning. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm Lady Shia, psychic, medium, doctor of divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the mystical mentorship circle, this is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, master classes, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit ladyshia.com. Alrighty, so I asked them downstairs, I asked my boys, somebody would make me a hot tea, soothe the throat. So, Stephanie, are you caught up to present? Say 5 when you hear me say the word 5. Like type in a number 5 or say 5 or whatever when you actually finally hear it. So, yeah, some of the plans that I've got in the mentorship circle are pretty darn big. I'm looking forward to it. A whole year's worth of coven training for everybody who's in the mentorship circle. So, all right, Stephanie, let's look first on your emotional self. We have the Queen of Cups. All right. So this is going to be a very emotional year for you, but for her, I see her glorying in her emotions. Okay. This is her being in charge of her emotions. Okay. You're not too far behind. That's not bad. It's almost like, hey, I am coming to an emotional culmination. This is a cup that I've chosen. These are the emotions I've chosen. This is something that matters to me. And it's like paying attention to your emotional self, paying attention to things that matter. And those things that matter working for your benefit. Okay. So I'm seeing it's a good emotional year, truly. For your friendships, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Your friendships are going to be constant. So one thing they're true, you know, they will be true. The Knight of Pentacles, steadfast is the word that really comes up with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I see those friendships in your life being steadfast, sturdy, things that you can count on. Your real friends are going to stay your real friends. So that's good. How about your family? The family, we have the Hierophant. So why is it your family thinks that they need to organize your life and tell you what to do and try to instruct you? That's what I'm seeing here is like, now they may have points. They may not have points. Take what you need and leave the rest behind. But I'm definitely seeing here that your family wants to tell you what to do. They want to organize things their way. They want you to live life the way they say. Now, how you handle that will be entirely up to you. My suggestion always is, because it's your family, you know, you love them, you don't want to piss them off. Tell them, you know, instead of arguing with them and telling them, hey, it's my life, I'll do what I want. Instead, answer them with like, well, thank you. I appreciate your insight and your input. I will keep that in my brain, or I will take that under consideration, or I will think about that. Anything like that. Take what you need, leave the rest behind. If you fight with them, that creates more problems than it does help. As opposed to if you just simply say, thank you, I appreciate your input, and I will take that under advisement, or I will consider it, or, you know, and then if they do have a damn good idea, give them props. Give them props where props are due. But I definitely see here with the Hierophant, with your family, this is like, hey, do what we say. You know, let me structure your life for you. Okay, let's see about your love life here. Love life is the Page of Pentacles. Behold, the field in which I grow my fucks. Behold that it is barren. Okay, when it comes to your love life, you need to hold on to your last fuck. Okay, this particular page of pentacles in this particular deck always comes across to me that way. It just reminds me of, like, you know, the barren fields of, you know, holding on to your last fuck. You give a fuck about yourself. Okay, don't expect other people to give you fucks, provide you fucks, or don't expect for extra fucks to be grown in the love life. Okay, you need to take what fucks matter to you and hold on to them. Treat them like they are precious. Treat them like they are worth something. Don't just give away your fucks freely. Okay? Does that mean a great love life this year? No, not really. I'm sorry. Good friendships. Good friendships. So maybe friends with benefits is a better thing. And now your financial for the year, we have the Knight of Cups, which talks about an emotional... Oh, thank you. Yes, as I requested. Oh, with a little lemon in it too. Thank you. Oh, you made it for me? You're so wonderful, my love. Thank you. I love you too. They brought me some hot tea with a little bit of lemon in it. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. Oh, perfect. Okay. So... Knight of Pentacles, or Knight of Cups. This is about an emotional uphill battle. So it does feel like you're going to be struggling a little bit on a financial level. Okay. It feels like it's going to be like, you know, oh, I just got this settled. Now this, this just got fixed. And now this, really? Why? But keep on struggling, keep on pushing. You're going to have what you need. Okay. It will be a bit of a struggle. Okay. But nothing you haven't dealt with before. Nothing you can't overcome. All right. You can make it work. You will make it work. I am seeing. So just keep going and just keep swimming. That's my key word with the Knight of Cups is always just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, like a Dory thing, you know? All right, let's look at first quarter. Definitely starting off the first quarter with the High Priestess, Two of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. So this is definitely a magical time for you. Coming into your first quarter, definitely the looking and understanding inside your magical self, spiritual growth. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That Two of Cups, that Two of Pentacles, though, tells me you're taking on a lot of things. You've got a lot of irons in the fire, plates in the air, what have you. You need to work on focusing by the end of the third quarter. You need to focus on what matters most to you in manifestation of those things. Okay. So you're going to have to prioritize and maybe ditch some stuff. Okay. Well, we'll see. Second quarter, definitely feeling stable. So it looks like you're going to start working on your goals. And again, this particular card with the Nine of Cups, if you build it, they will come. However, I see, like, as far as your goals go, it's going to be slow and steady. Again, that Six of Swords is there. Slow and steady wins the race, making slow progress towards your goals. But as you start to create your goals, the things will start to come into fruition that you're wanting them to. Then we have the Lovers, the Justice card, and then the Strength card. And this is somebody that you have a connection to is going to reveal themselves for who they truly are. And you're going to have to face that fact. Okay. Somebody you have a very strong connection to is going to reveal themselves. Like all the fluff, Justice is blind kind of thing is coming across there. All the things that they presented themselves to be, it's going to be like, you know, I see your true colors shining through. All right. You're going to see that and it's going to be a thing. Man, that hot tea helps. Now, next, for fourth quarter, we have the Five of Swords, which is You're going to win whatever this problem is here, but it's going to feel like, ugh. Okay. You're going to go back into your intuition and you're going to start again. You're going to end 2024 on this note of kind of like disappointment. Like you're disappointed in this person. You expected better of them. And you're going to have to start evaluating by the end of your fourth quarter all your expectations of the people around you. I'm deciding, and I really feel like this is all, this last thing is like all heartbreak and problems from the lovers thing that pops up mid-year. Actually, it more pops up in the third quarter. So be careful with it. Don't get your heart too involved in this person you have this deep spiritual connection to. Yeah, you have a connection, but not all connections are positive, if that makes sense. Jonathan, you're back on my list. So let's see what your crystal is for the year. I truly do love my year ahead spread. It's very insightful. All right, let's see about garnet. Garnets are going to be about maintaining your motivation, which I have a new garnet that I'm wearing right here. Okay, that's one of my bracelets that I got for Christmas to help with motivation. I'll tell you what, even though I was sick yesterday, I was motivated as fuck because I was wearing all my bracelets and poof, there's that garnet energy. Okay, so garnet is definitely about maintaining that motivation, really just working forward with it. I have a garnet sitting here. Oh, I can't move that right now. It's part of a spell. Sorry. I'm like, oh yeah, I had a spell cast with that. Never mind. So yes, garnet. So garnet for you. Your birthstone. That's awesome. So that'll help you maintain your energy and your motivation throughout the year, my dear. I hope that helps and blesses you. Now, I'm sure you shared also, so let's do your freebie card. Oh, and Jonathan, I didn't do one for you either, did I? So, Stephanie, yours is the Earth Keeper, okay? Which is, you're going to have to make sure that you stay grounded. Your guides are telling you to make sure that you're maintaining your connection with the earth, that you're staying grounded throughout the year. Okay? That's their message for you. Jonathan, your ancestors' message is the rainbow, which is, it talks about looking at things not just for what they appear to be, but seeing everything that's behind it. Like the spectrum of white light. Okay? Right here. This white light. Right there. That white light. You see that white light that I've got shining on the desk? Right there? Okay, that white light right there is made up of all those colors of the rainbow. Okay, that white light, when put through a prism, we break it out and we see all the things that are behind them. So there you go. And yes, Stephanie, you do. But yeah, that white light and look at all the things that are behind it. Look at what's into everything. So there you go. Ah, there you go. Yeah, that is true. I forgot about that. All right. So, Lauren Dalrymple, Green-Eyed Gemini, and Eileen Hawkshurst. Final call for you guys, for your freebies. Last call for you three. Meanwhile, Michaela, Artemis, Gia, are you guys back? Chris Cole, you're up next. You wanted a 3-card reading and the spell. In what order? Now, if you want, for your spell, I'm going to need your word for what we're leaving behind. And for your 3-card, I'll need to know what your question is. Lauren, Green-Eyed Gemini, and Eileen. Ah, thank you, Leah. That's the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. That's what I use for my ancestor readings. Certain decks resonate with me for certain things. Like, for example, this is the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. All right. And the Dreams of Gaia Tarot, it jumped out at me for Akashic Records. And it allows me to... Lola! Actually, you'll be coming up fairly soon. Because I'm doing my freebies in between people. Lauren, Green Eye, and Eileen actually aren't here. So you're going to be in the next batch of freebies that I call. Chris Cole, are you still here? Meanwhile, shit, fuck it. Lola, let's go ahead and do yours. We're waiting on some people to type me back. And I know you're here. Meanwhile, Cassandra and Quimby, are you guys still here as well? Lola, your ancestor message. The rattle. Oh, this is definitely about a journey. Okay. Spell, anger, and question. When will I get ahead? All right, Chris is here. So when we're looking at the rattle, this is a healing journey. This is a healing medicinal journey. Whenever I see a rattle, the rattle to me is a healing thing. Okay. It's a healing thing. It's the healing energy, that rattle. And that also is about kind of going into a trance too while you're doing it. So I feel like you actually literally physically picking up a rattle and just kind of rattling and going into trance with your rattles. I don't know if you've ever done that, but it's fucking powerful. I've done it several times and it's an amazing experience. And I'm really feeling like your ancestors are telling you to just kind of take that active hand, Lola, in your own healing and growth by going and getting a rattle and kind of putting yourself into that trance mode and speak with your ancestors through that. All right, so we're going to start with the spell then, since you put the word out there first. So let me get this out. This out. And here's our paper. What does a rattle look like? It could look like anything. My rattle here looks like a heart with a hummingbird. This is the rattle that I use. Okay, that's the one you just heard. Okay. Now I have some rattles that I need to finish making, but I haven't felt like the energy from it time yet. That I made in the shape of two tomaways, which is the yin and yang symbols. And I'm making a light and a dark rattle from a deer hide from a retreat that I went to. But because of the other person that was on the retreat, I put that energy away for a time until it was cleansed. And I just haven't felt led to going back and finishing making those rattles, but I will. Yes, something to shake with beads and items inside. Yes, absolutely. And if you make your own rattle, you can put items that are intentional to you in there. So yes. All right, Chris. Chris's word is anger. All right. Got your word there. Anger. Good word. Like I said, mine was fuck. I thought that just pretty much encompassed everything I wanted to leave behind. All the fuckery. Fuck, 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 fuckity, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuckity, fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuckity, fuck. All right. And as long as we're talking about fucks and rainbows. Can't help myself. All right. So hopefully that helped and blessed you. Cassandra and Quimby, are you guys still here? After Chris, I will do your freebies if you are here. All right. So, Chris, we call upon the Lord and Lady. We call upon the Winter Queen and the Holly, well, actually the Oak King who now reigns, to help us with this Yule Rebirth and Renewal Spell. I light this candle pure and bright to guide you, Chris, through the longest night. Shadows flee, I set you free. New paths await for thee to see. Your words, your past on paper penned. To flames, these burdens I now send. Come on. Should have put it down better. There we go. Their weight is gone. New dawn is drawn. For lighter steps from dusk to dawn. Now douse the flame. But light remains within your heart. It strongly gains. New journeys call. With hope you'll not fall. In renewed light, you will stand tall. With free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Ooh, fucking powerful. Are you ready to deepen your spirit? Oops. Didn't mean that to start over again. How'd that feel to you, Chris? Cassandra, welcome back. I'm glad you made it back to us. I was calling your name, so I know you're here. After Chris's reading, I'll do your freebie. All right, and your question, Chris, was when will you get ahead? All right, so I'm going to trust that the gods know what you mean by getting ahead. And we'll see what the universe answers you. I felt like it's less about anger for you, Chris, and just this horrible frustration and resentment that's manifesting itself as anger. So instead of trying to deal with your anger as you have been, Chris, instead look at it like releasing the resentments. What's gone is gone. What's done is done. And the frustration, how you get rid of frustration is you either make a plan or you just say, you know what, fuck it, and check it in the fuck it bucket. Okay? Sometimes you just got to check it in the fuck it bucket. Well, you know, I'm always here to listen, my dear. So if you would like to message me and tell me your story, I'm always happy to listen. That costs you nothing. Costs me nothing but time. So, you know, hey, I'm always ready to listen. I've always got an ear, and that goes for all of you. I am always here to be your witch coach, be your friend. So, Chris, what we have for you here is we have the 2 of coins, 3 of coins, and the 6 of swords. This is really great for you, actually, looking forward, because the 2 of coins talks to me about, you know, busier than a one-armed person at a paper hanging contest, aka busier than a one-legged person at an ass-kicking contest, aka I've got way too much fucking shit to do, not enough time to do it, and too many things that are competing for my time, my attention, demanding of me, of my energy, and everything that I am, and I don't even have a second to fucking breathe. What the fuck do you mean self-care? It'd be nice if I had 5 seconds to actually breathe, much less self-care. Oh yeah, and I'm scarfing down my McDonald's fast food as I'm driving 90 miles an hour down the road to get to the next place where I gotta do more shit. Okay? That's what that 2 of coins is. You see here, this woman it's out trying to harvest in the rice paddies. Her boat's kind of tipping. She's trying to do things. She's trying to work. She's got a kid clinging to her. She's like, the fuck? Okay, this is the point where I don't know if any of you guys remember those old commercials. Calgon, take me away. Yeah. Does that sound familiar to you right now, Chris? Sound a little familiar for the moment. Okay, going in here next to the 3 of coins says that new opportunities are coming very soon. Very soon. Okay? So these new opportunities that are going to kind of start pulling you out of this crazy cray-cray is going to come along, and it's going to give you a chance to direct those energies. You're going to have to step up and do it. It's going to be slow going though. Remember what we talked about, the 6 of swords is slow and steady wins the race. But it's about the journey getting there. So you're going to go for a positive journey going forward to actually get ahead. Ahead is as far as like in my estimation of getting out from behind the 8 ball kind of thing, which is this is the 8 ball. I don't see that you're going to be completely off the playing table ahead, but I see that you're going to be making some forward progress very soon. Progress that you can actually look at and say, yeah, I feel good with this. I feel good with this. Okay. So I hope that helps and blesses you. Let's see what your ancestors have to tell you. Meanwhile, Cassandra, are you still with us? The ancestors tell you middle world, this is a mindfulness card. This is be present in the here and the now. Okay, you need to stop looking at everything that's gone on from your past. You need to stop expecting everything from the future. You need to be in the here and now. Practice mindfulness. Be in the moment. Very, very important. Be in the moment. Okay? So that's what your ancestors are trying to tell you, Miss Chris. All right, Cassandra, let's see what your ancestors have to say. Meanwhile, Leah, you're up next on the priority list. Cassandra, for you, we have the seer. This is for you to work on your visions. You need to work on your vision journeys. You need to work on connecting to your intuition and acting on your intuition. Okay? The seer tells you your intuition is strong, but you need to put yourself in better alignment with that. And you can do so by going and visiting LadyShia.com or my Lady Shia Witch Coach page here on Facebook, where I'll be posting daily rituals that you can do to bring magic back into your life. Congruence in actions, knowledge, and emotions. Yes, that is very true too, Jonathan. Well spoken. Leah, are you still with us? Quimby, are you still with us? Excellent, Cassandra. Like I said, if you guys ever need to talk, actually, one of the great blessed places to actually talk and chill out if you don't want to be in the mentorship circle is actually my Witch Coach Sanctuary Marketplace group. We have a chat group there. Okay? We have a chat group that you can talk to people about it. JB's impression of me. Is this somebody that we've read on before? Or a new person? I'm drawn to this deck. All right, Leah. You have them at arm's length. What are their impressions of you? Okay, so we have the Chariot, the 7 of Cups, and then the 10 of Cups. Their impression of you is that you're moving forward. You've got a lot of things that are competing for your time and attention, and that's what they feel like they're keeping. You're keeping them at arm's length. They feel like you are treating them like an option, but at the same point, they actually have a thing for you. Have an awesome night, Diana. Blessed be, my dear. Love you. This person absolutely has major feelings towards you. So their impression includes some major feelings, but they feel like you're busy, and that's why you haven't counted them out as an option. They feel like they're still an option in your world, but at the same point, they love you. They think they love you. Cassandra joined the chat group. That's nice. That was really quick. Cool. I will keep you posted. Things are going into motion next week, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, no, that's their real feelings. You want a confirmation. You didn't tell me anything, and there's your confirmation. That's what he confessed to you. So there you go. Leah, did you share also? I think I remember you saying you shared. I didn't put an F by your name, but I'm pretty sure you shared. If you didn't, then feel guilty and share now. Your ancestor message is many paths. Your ancestors are saying that you can choose to go any path that you want, that they've got your back no matter what you do. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that one. Your ancestors got your back no matter what. Fuck yeah. I figured you did, girlie. Mary Sharkus, where are you at, my darling? What did you want your reading on? And I am going to call last call. How far out are you? I have Mary and then my sister. Sherry, are you still here? Is she still here? And then you. All right. General for you, my dear. All right, let's see what we got. Sherry, Sister Sherry, are you still here? Did you leave? Well, she's not going to answer me if she left. But my sister Sherry, are you here? All right, Mary, let's see what we got. So what we have here. Okay, just making sure because you're up next. We have the King of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ten of Coins. Mary, I'm feeling like the King of Swords is a person in your life, and this reading is about them and your influence in your life. Okay, so we have the King of Swords. And Chris is, what is that for? Are you joining the mentorship circle? Or are you on the priority list again? But basically, I'm feeling like things are going to change with this person who's like caught up in their own head. That's what a King of Swords is about. This is somebody who's very thoughtful and kind of in his own head. Okay. Ah, yes. Chris, you are in the circle. Yay. Welcome. Chris, are you still online? I think this will work. We'll see. Yep, that will take you to it. Chris, if you're still online, you can go ahead and apply to the group right there. That group is my mentorship circle, so you can apply to that group right there. Not Chris, C-H-R-I-S, K-R-I-S, Chris Cole, Christine Cole, basically. With a K. But Mary, what I'm seeing here is this King of Swords, however he's been, things are going to change with that. And from there, there's going to be a lot more abundance. Okay? There's going to, like, whatever changes. Is this one of your friends, like, that maybe you've been looking into? Because it feels like they're going to have a shift. Okay? And all of a sudden, things are going to be lots better between you. So I feel like he's opening up. Who is your Ten of Coins, or your King of Swords? Who is your King of Swords, Mary? Eileen, that's okay. I've called you a few times. You want your card before you go? Your freebie? I've tried to call your name a few times. I feel like crap too. I get it. So Mary, for you, we have the Vision Quest. And this is, again, working on, I'm feeling like this is about your dreams, that you need to start trying to work towards lucid dreaming. Derek. Okay, so things are about to change for the better with Derek. Okay, or at least open up new realms of possibilities with Derek. Okay. But the Vision Quest, this is about you tapping into your dreaming power. I feel like, Mary, you really need to work on lucid dreaming. You really need to learn to work through your lucid dreaming, because I feel like there's a lot of messages from the ancestors that are there for you, okay? You do the voice of Herbert the pervert too good. That's great. I can't even think of what that sounds like, so it would probably not mean anything to me. All right. So hopefully that helps and blesses you there, Mary. Let me know when things turn around with him, because things are about to change. So that's good. I think you've needed that change for a bit. Eileen, let's see what yours is. Eileen, for you, we have completion. Okay. You need to see things through. You need to decide where you're going and see things through. I'm feeling like there's a lot of unfinished projects, and your ancestors are telling you, you know what? Don't just leave them unfinished. Either say, okay, this is done and I'm not going to continue with this project, to complete it in that way, or to see it through to the end and complete it in that way. But you need to bring some things to resolution or completion, whether it be check it in the bucket, or whether it be, all right, I'm going to finish this project. I've been known to ADHD my way out of projects and leave them sitting there on the side forever. So I get it. All right, Quimby, last call for you. Sherry, Sister Sherry, you ready for your reading? Let's do the year ahead spread for you, my love. Oops, you just changed to the big screen. There we go. You're welcome, Eileen. I hope you feel better. All right. There's our top 5, and then let's look at this quarter by quarter. Amen to that, Eileen. Amen to that. All right. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Mary. It feels imminent to me. It really does. Oh, I will. Or drink my bone broth, as the case may be. Or both. Eat the stuff in the bone broth. I don't know, do you eat broth or do you drink broth? I think you drink broth. But if there's things in it, are you eating soup or drinking broth? I'm probably going to do some rice noodles and vegetable broth for tonight. Because the bone broth part won't be ready until tomorrow. Yeah, Jonathan thinks it's both. What is this? This piece of wax? Yeah, it's a piece of wax. Okay, I got a piece of wax from somewhere. All right. There's something on the desk. All right, actually, this goes this way. So there we go. All right, so your emotional self is going to be on lockdown this year, okay? This is the 4 of Pentacles, which is the Miser card. This is going to be like, Yeah. I am holding my shit together. I'm holding my shit in. Only certain people have access to this. Okay, so this is absolutely a thing right now to hold in that emotional, protect your emotional self and kind of nest in with your emotions. All right. Not surprising considering. Your friends. We have the Page of Wands, which tells me you're making new friends this year. Yay for new friends. Page of Wands is definitely about expressing yourself, new creativity, kind of going on a journey. You see this person here that's starting off on their journey and they're like, yep, I'm ready to go. I'm doing some new shit. I'm doing things differently and I'm doing things my way and I'm just evaluating as before I start walking this path. So look for some great new friends this year. This feels really great. Right? Now, for your family, we have the Two of Wands, which is your family is going to be pretty much the way they've been. No real change there. Okay? Your family, we are who we are. We are consistent. We are constant. No massive change. They're just going to be there, supporting, holding space, watching over you, waiting here in this particular Two of Wands right there. You see that he's just kind of watching over the countryside. So there is a support. There is an emotional refuge. I feel like he's on a castle and it's like, hey, I'm waiting for you to come into the castle when you need some refuge, when you need some love and some comfort, some support, whatever. So family absolutely will 100% be stable and be there for you. Love life. King of Swords. Okay. And this is again, the whole somebody's in there up in their own head kind of thing. Somebody who's locked in, not emotional, not able to show their emotions kind of thing. If I'm looking at this in regards to your love life, this is like you are overthinking this shit. You're holding yourself back because of circumstances, because of shit, because of things. Okay. And basically, I don't recommend that path. But you need to think things through. Yes, just don't stay there. You know what I mean? Don't stay in that spin. Don't stay in your head on it. Don't stay in that anxiety or whatever. Just, process it, move it through. Don't stick there. All right. Now for your financial self over the course of the years, we have the Artist. Okay. And I specifically feel like you can make yourself some unlimited potential by allowing your art to come forward. You are so creative, Sherry. You are really amazingly creative. I am in awe of you. I mean, your decorative sense, the things that you can go thrifting and turn the coolest shit into something awesome. Some people like, what was that big giant flip flop? Okay. I mean, just whatever. All right. Let your own creativity shine. And let your heart come out, and that's going to lead you to some great potential with money. All right, sister. So, and when I say sister, guys, understand, I mean like DNA, blood, all that fun stuff. First quarter, we're starting off Four of Swords, which is grieving, rest, repose, kind of getting through your shit. Going into the Moon, which is rediscovering your magical shit. And then by the end, yes, you did, Artemis, but that's okay. I'll keep you on the list for Friday. Because I'm starting to wind down. So, but yes, by the end of the first quarter, you're kind of getting your shit put back together. You're kind of getting your shit organized. You're kind of figuring out where things are, where you want to go, how you want to do it, that sort of thing. Which is good. So, that's not very long. But, if you're happy and you know it, overthink, sister. It's not like we're exactly alike, 7 years apart. But even while you're overthinking, you keep that to yourself and you put on a good face. You're like me, you're good at masking. but you can manifest those things either way, and you're going to have to make a choice in the second quarter on which direction you want to manifest. Do you want to manifest yourself in the way of your anxiety and overthinking, or in the ultimate independent woman that you want to become? Up to you. Listen to 0936. I don't know what that is, Jonathan. Now, if you can manage, and I feel like you will, can manage to start really getting into your spiritual self, then that's going to start moving things forward. And while you are going to have to work on, you're going to have that victory, and it's going to feel like I lost something, but I won something. Okay, once you kind of get to that, all right, I'm ready to move forward with my bad self, then you will absolutely start by third quarter really shining and being who you are and who you want to be. Now, of course, by fourth quarter, we're starting off with, if you build it, they will come. Okay, so what you start manifesting, what you start doing, what you start putting together will come to fruition, followed by the world, which shows unlimited potential. And then going forward with the Knight of Wands, which is, you know what? I'm going to grab life by the balls. I'm going to live my fucking life. I'm going to fucking enjoy it. But I'm going to make sure that I'm protected while I'm doing it too. So, send me that song, Jonathan. I'd be curious to listen to it. But it looks like, you start off with shit, have a few bumps along the way, but ending up on a really positive note for you, my sister. So that's good. Can't wait to see you and hold you and hug you. And I'll bring some of that good shit with me. Or have some sent, one of the ways. All right, John, what's your question, my dear? And did anybody like, subscribe, and share that didn't get their free reading? Everybody else will be Friday. Hang in there, my sister. You got this. Be with you every step of the way. Well, when you find it, send it to me, Jonathan. What's your question, my dear? I love you too, Sherry. And Artemis, as much as I'd love to go back and do your year ahead, we're going to have to do it Friday because I'm starting to fall apart. Good fucking question, Jonathan. Oh, sure, babe. Always. All right. What's your ancestor card? The Hunter. Okay, this means that you've got to hold, when a hunter goes out hunting, they are very quiet. They do not telegraph. They don't tell any, I'm trying to get close up. They don't telegraph. They do everything they can to mask their scent, cover themselves with, dirt or whatever they can do to make sure that the prey does not see you coming. All right. Your ancestors right now are telling you that you need to be the predator here, but nobody needs to see you coming. Okay. Keep your play. And you're good at this. You keep your plans to yourself. You deal with your shit. You keep the what's going on and all that other stuff, to a limited view, and just work on going the direction that you need to do for your best and highest, greatest good. Okay. That's what your ancestors are telling you to do. Be the hunter. Don't let anybody know what you're doing until you come home with that fat buck, that 12-point buck. Okay. And then we'll make some jerky out of it or some shit. 12-point buck. You hear me? 12 points. I'm not accepting a 10-point. Nuh-uh. 12. And it has to be a perfect 6 on each antler. Okay. Good deal. But hold your shit close to the vest right now. All right, Jonathan wants to know, will he upset his goddess or incur any bad karma if he does this spell? So let's take a look. 1. Sounds good. We have the Lovers, which is where this is from. 8 of Wands. That's the actual casting of it. The Empress. Your goddess is actually in support of... Holy flying fuck. Your goddess is actually in support of this. This will definitely, with the King of Coins, help you reorganize and rewire your brain and put this thing finally all the way to bed. Good night, Sherry. I love you too. We'll talk to you sometime tomorrow. I'm taking the day off tomorrow. Maybe. I think I am. But yeah. Jonathan, surprise, surprise, do it. Do it. This is actually going to put it to bed for you. For good. So yeah. Your goddess is not only not going to be pissed off. Look, it takes 2 to create a fuck up. It does. It's not all on one person or another. But at the same point, you weren't the narcissist in the relationship, Jonathan. You were the one who was giving, loving, caring, always being there, and she was the one who was using that. Better drop when I spray, because it's too late to pray on Judgment Day. I like that one, Jonathan. What did you steal that lyric from? Or did you write that? All right, Leah, I saw you donated. I will do whatever you want me to donate for, but Leah is the absolute fucking last reading tonight. I am wiped out. Exhausted. Unless, Leah, you would rather hold your reading till Friday. Ah. Never heard of them. Leah, are you here? Last call. All right, did anybody like, subscribe, and share that didn't get their free card? Well, if it's urgent, I'll do it now. If not, then I'd rather do it Friday. Because I'm wiped. It's only because I'm sick. All right, then Friday it is, my dear. Artemis will get you Friday also. All right, my loves. I will be back on Friday. Meanwhile, be good to each other. Love each other. Remember, we're going into a new year, so everything's possible. Truly. So, that being said, we'll see you on Friday at 8 p.m. I know it says 10 on there, but we'll see you at 8 p.m. on Friday. Merry meet, merry part. Until we merry meet again. Blessed be, y'all.